you on? Mine. Still on? What am I set up, man? Can I do like that? The guy was like, do you dump the third away?
Bizarre reason.
What did you say? I was distracted.
I'm just waiting until the start of minutes dive.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
130.
Just a minute 30 out until Ant Williams starts his static. He's known to be performing very large statics in the past, so this is going to be a interesting static to keep an eye on. And athletes are finding it tricky in the pool as there's quite a bit of shade getting cast over, creating quite a cold section from the judges here, and some of the guys are finding it rather difficult. And away we go. He's just started into a static. I suggest you get comfy, folks at home. We're going to be here a while. Just passing the first minute. He's still holding his breath. Still going strong.
Kyle! Get here!
You'll notice with our last two divers, they've come very well prepared for the statics, wearing 3mm full wetsuits. It's kind of ridiculous if you think about it, but once again to the shade here, you realise it's actually rather beneficial. We're just coming up to the 2-minute mark. Still in static. And just approaching the 3-minute mark. He's still in static. He's starting to see quite a fair bit of movement across Ant's back, indicating he's starting to get some heavy contractions starting. You'll notice that Patrick's there providing his coaching and relaying the time to Ant at predetermined intervals. It's always very important when practicing static to get some good positive feedback while you're in the middle of a hold. Really helps you soldier on. Just approaching the 4-minute mark. He's looking very strong. This is going to be a very strong static. He's getting a bit of movement across the back, but still looking very good. His legs are still out behind him. They tend to bring their legs underneath them when they're approaching the finish part of their static. So this is going to go on for a little bit longer, folks. And just past 5 minutes. A bit of movement there. He's preparing himself. He's brought himself in close to the wall. Still looking very strong. There's some big contractions happening. Making some good waves. His feet are down on the bottom. Still a bit more on this. He's compressing in nice and tight to maintain blood pressure. 6 minutes. Good solid service protocol. Finishing up 6 minutes. And the sledging has begun from across the lane with our next competitor and judge. .601, or we got 6?
What's that?
I'll hand the mic back to Patrick, who's going to relieve me of this nightmare.
There you go. Thanks, Jack. That was a nice clean 601 by Ant Williams. Really solid diver, always. So yeah, we should be able to get him on the mic soon and yeah, get the commentary to keep going. Should be good. And the day's nearly over. One last static.